In the age of digital saturation, anxiety has become one of the defining mental health challenges of the modern era. The constant barrage of information, social media pressures, and societal demands have left many individuals feeling overwhelmed. The human brain, while adaptable, is not equipped to handle the near-constant flood of notifications, updates, and comparisons inherent in modern life. Anxiety is by no means a new phenomenon. Even in ancient times, figures like Marcus Aurelius dealt with their own share of overwhelming situations. Just as the Roman Empire faced war, political turmoil, and personal losses, individuals today find themselves navigating the stresses of modern living. Stoicism, with its timeless principles, offers practical tools for managing anxiety in both ancient and contemporary contexts. The Dichotomy of Control, a guide to reducing anxiety. Epictetus, one of Stoicism's most notable philosophers, lived through immense adversity. Born a slave, his philosophy stemmed from his need to mentally transcend circumstances that were entirely out of his control. Central to his teaching is the dichotomy of control, a concept that divides the world into what one can and cannot influence. For Epictetus, this simple yet profound distinction was the key to inner peace. This principle can be applied in various aspects of modern life. Whether in professional environments, relationships, or health, those who focus on controlling their reactions to external events find themselves less burdened by stress. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, a widely recognized method for treating anxiety, mirrors this Stoic idea by teaching individuals to manage their thoughts rather than attempting to change their external environment. A comprehensive understanding of this concept requires one to not only grasp its philosophical roots, but also to see its real-world applications. Figures like Admiral James Stockdale, who applied Stoicism while imprisoned during the Vietnam War, exemplify the power of focusing on internal control. By concentrating on what they can govern, their reactions, thoughts, and attitudes, individuals can mitigate feelings of helplessness and anxiety. Premeditatio malorum, preparing for the worst to build resilience. The Stoic practice of premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils, invites individuals to mentally prepare for worst-case scenarios. Seneca, one of Stoicism's great thinkers, frequently reflected on life's impermanence, encouraging others to rehearse potential challenges and adversities mentally. Far from promoting pessimism, this practice fosters resilience. By confronting possible hardships in the mind, individuals build the strength to face real-world difficulties with equanimity. Modern psychology supports this approach. Cognitive rehearsal, a technique used in therapy, has been shown to decrease anxiety by helping individuals prepare for various outcomes, reducing the fear of the unknown. Whether it is an athlete visualizing potential failure before a competition or a professional preparing for setbacks at work, premeditatio malorum helps them detach emotionally from the outcomes. By using guided exercises, individuals can begin incorporating this Stoic practice into their daily routine. For example, they can imagine facing social rejection or career failure and reflect on how they would handle these outcomes. As they practice, they gradually reduce their emotional reactivity, cultivating a mindset of acceptance and readiness. Amor fati, loving one's fate. Amor fati, or love of fate, is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. Rather than merely accepting life's events, Stoics encourage embracing them, seeing every occurrence as essential to one's personal growth. Marcus Aurelius himself practiced amor fati, often reflecting on the inevitability of suffering and hardship. To him, every challenge was an opportunity to cultivate virtue. This radical acceptance is not just a Stoic ideal, but also a powerful tool for reducing anxiety in uncertain times. Modern figures like Viktor Frankl, who survived the horrors of the Holocaust, demonstrate how adopting a Stoic mindset can lead to profound resilience. Frankl viewed suffering as a means of finding meaning, closely echoing the Stoic call to love one's fate. For individuals today, practicing amor fati means reframing personal setbacks as opportunities for growth. It may involve embracing a failed relationship, job loss, or health challenges as necessary parts of life's journey. Through practical exercises, such as journaling and meditation, individuals can train themselves to approach life's difficulties with a sense of appreciation rather than despair, mindfulness, and living in the present moment. Though often associated with Eastern traditions like Buddhism, mindfulness plays a significant role in Stoicism. Stoics emphasize the importance of remaining fully present, particularly when it comes to managing anxiety. Marcus Aurelius often advised reflecting on the present moment, reminding himself that worrying about the past or future is futile. For the Stoic, mindfulness is not only about awareness, but also about intentional action. Unlike some forms of mindfulness that emphasize detachment from thought, Stoic mindfulness encourages individuals to engage their rational minds, focusing on how they can act in alignment with their values. This rational presence is key to Stoic tranquility. Incorporating Stoic mindfulness into daily life involves paying attention to thoughts and reactions as they arise, then deliberately guiding them toward rational and virtuous responses. Through consistent practice, this mindfulness reduces anxiety by breaking the habit of reactive thinking.
Historical and modern applications of Stoicism.
The power of Stoicism has been demonstrated time and again throughout history. Figures like Theodore Roosevelt, Thomas Jefferson, and modern business leaders have drawn on Stoic principles to lead through adversity. Roosevelt, who overcame significant personal losses, found strength in Stoicism's call for resilience, while Jefferson's philosophical writings reveal a deep engagement with Stoic ideas. In therapy and leadership training today, Stoicism is being used to help individuals develop emotional resilience, stress management skills, and a greater sense of control over their lives. Whether in the boardroom or during personal crises, Stoicism equips individuals with the mental tools needed to stay calm under pressure. Real-life stories of those who have overcome challenges by practicing Stoicism provide concrete examples of how these ancient teachings are applied. From individuals recovering from burnout to athletes who use Stoic mental training to achieve peak performance, Stoicism continues to offer practical solutions for managing anxiety and finding inner peace. Conclusion: the Stoic path to mastering anxiety. By applying Stoic principles like the Dichotomy of Control, Premeditatio Malorum, and Amor Fati, individuals can cultivate a mindset of resilience, emotional control, and inner tranquility. Stoicism teaches that anxiety, while inevitable, can be managed by focusing on what is within one's power and accepting the flow of life with grace. In a world filled with uncertainty, the Stoic path provides a timeless framework for overcoming adversity, building mental resilience, and achieving a state of inner peace. By embracing Stoic practices, anyone can learn to conquer anxiety and live with greater purpose and calm.